Yeah, the boy is dying. He died twice. And it's shocking. Cleared twice. He's losing a lot of blood. So that's why you're not seeing anything. All the rumors about the paralyzed shit. Yeah, that's factual. That's
Never broke again. We recently saw one of the NBA, not the basketball team, but Never Broke Again, Young Boys crew. We recently saw one of the NBA's most respected members, Ben10, unfortunately get shot during an altercation where apparently Houston legend Jay Prince Jr., they was apparently trying to run up on somebody, All-Star JR from Detroit, over some issues with, Jay Prince Jr. involved with the baby mother of All-Star JR. What ended up happening was that apparently Ben10 and other people sent by Jay Prince Jr. were trying to rob All-Star JR of his chain. He ended up getting hold of somebody's gun, firing shots, and 2 people ended up being injured. One of those being Ben10, who is apparently still in critical condition. But now the shooter, All-Star JR, has popped out with one of the most viral posts I've ever seen an up-and-coming rapper post on Instagram, and he is popping his stuff.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Right? He's popping his stuff. I'm going to say that because it's the start of the video. He posted this, all right? He's doing a victory lap. He said, I had to shoot to the D, Detroit, and get some new ice because my man's Ben10 took some of my stuff to the hospital with him.
Oh,
wow. JR closed the elevator on Ron. Hashtag OG3 left them dudes. Hashtag all that playing. Now that's...
Man, y'all. I don't think this is going to end well. I do not think this is going to end well. Last rapper I seen, I don't know exactly where he was from or what his name was, but apparently some guys came in, tried to rob him, kill him or whatever, and he ended up, killing them, and it was like blood stains all in his apartment. I think it was like the following day, he took a picture standing in the middle of his apartment in the blood stains and was talking shit, and then not too long after that, he ended up dead. This is the same kind of energy that I'm getting from
That's
this right here.
That's a reference to OG3, another legendary NBA member who was apparently at the scene. Some people said he was on video and that he'd left the venue. I don't know how true that is, but he is truly popping his shit. Now, he is clearly in a jewelry store, purchasing some new jewelry, some beautiful watches there, a big load of cash. Lovely set of new chains. But if you look very closely, you'll notice something very, very disrespectful. Look at the shirt he's wearing. It says, unplug that bitch ass N-word. That's a reference to NBA Ben 10 and the rumors that he is...
See, bro, that be the problem. Like, niggas can't let shit pass, so I guess he's a gangster, so he... You know what I'm saying? That's what it... Bro, this shit is so stupid, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in the streets is so stupid. Like, it comes with so much stupid shit. Like,
condition still, okay? That's what's going around. So this was a victory lap by a JR, all right? He popped out. It looks like he's covered money in the back room. Maybe he's filming a music video in there. I wouldn't be surprised. He's looking at some beautiful watches there. Lovely selection of watches there. I'm a big watch fan. I might do a watch video later today. Some Rolex date just here. Got a nice Jubilee bracelet, little Wimbledon there. That's looking like a gold Yachtmaster on a Oyster bracelet, which I'm a big fan of. I'm wearing one now. The bracelet, not the watch. But yeah, man, he's doing his thing. Got the big R chains, bracelets on. He's busting it down, man. He's super, super icy in the back room. This is a victory lap. This is a big middle finger. And he even added this, said, thought he was mob ties till I shot his ass a few more times. Bro. That's a reference to Jay Prince Jr., his crew's known as mob ties.
But it's looking like this summer is finna be very deadly. Like, yeah, please, if y'all not in the streets, if y'all in the streets, get out of the streets. If y'all not in the streets, stay out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Go about your business. You know what I'm saying?
Ben10, like, NBA. Those crews I haven't really seen eye to eye over the years, so I was surprised to even see those groups together. But he's popping his shit, man, popping out with the watches. So a lot of people were in the comments giving their opinions on this, and I'm going to show you some reaction on Reddit's in a minute as well. Ike Munna. So Sada Baby is a legendary Detroit rapper. He's, had his friendships and falling outs with people like T Grizzly. Ike Munna, legendary O-Block rapper. Now, anybody from Chicago and O-Block is delighted over this because they've all got this long-running beef with Youngboy, and Youngboy's homie label mate Quando Rondo and his homie Lil Tim ended up killing King Von, who is Lil Durk's artist. Lil Durk now sat down facing murder for hire. So anyone from O-Block, from Chicago, that's part of the Black Disciples or anything like that is delighted. Even my guy House Phone's in there with the star. I didn't even know, maybe House Phone's BD.
But so y'all don't think it's crazy that, like, people, like, they get on the internet and, like, like flex about shooting a motherfucker. Like, yeah, I shot him. Like, they get like real life joy from shooting somebody. Like, that don't let y'all know somebody's crazy. Like, yeah, I just shot him. I shot him. I'm proud I shot him. Like,
saying Durkee's in there, shout out my guy.
now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's in the wrong for shooting him. I'm not saying he's in the wrong for shooting him. You know what I'm saying? It's self-defense. You know what I'm saying? He did what he was supposed to do. He handled it exactly how he was supposed to handle it. But, you know what I'm saying? He getting online and you know what I'm saying? And he's bragging about it. Like,
yeah, like Durkee's
that's
music.
part I don't get. I don't understand.
Delighted too, right? Real bleeder weeder. The bleeders, they got problems with the NBA. Everybody's in there. He said, I didn't read the shirt at first. That's Mimo 600. Even Tall Up Twin, even Canada, every street cat. YG Tree 5 in there, my guy Rockstar 2800, Seti Nash. This is an all-star lineup of all. This is an op convention right now. Everybody,
he said
every
this is
gangster
the
that's ever shot
all-star
somebody
lineup.
is in here promoting and
an all-star lineup of everybody that done shot somebody.
hailing All-Star JR. Tall Up Twin, my guy YG35. I hear they be getting busy with the knives in Canada now. 810 Scam. Mimo's in there multiple times. He's talking about pull the plug. A reference to the shirt. He's saying they need to pull the plug. Is that Fredo
pull
Bang
the
fan
plug
page?
is crazy.
Fredo Bang knows better than to get himself involved in this one, man. That you know what I'm saying? So P Youngin, this is one of Youngboy's young hitters. He's saying he Walking Dead. So he's saying JR is not long for this earth, man. So there's some real ones in here, man. Everyone's in the
real
comments.
Ones.
Everyone's in the comments. I said,
hey, everybody that's watching this video, comment down below what makes you a real one. What the fuck? Cause like that's so fucking that's stupid. That's stupid. He said it's a bunch of real ones.
They're loving on him. This
like
post,
you're a real one for fucking shooting somebody. Okay.
Right? And look, they're calling him DPOY. They're saying he's the defensive player of the year, and you're gonna hear that a lot. Okay. It's crazy. So this post has 225,000 likes. Now, shout out to All-Star JR. He definitely has some motion, but he weren't getting no 200,000 likes on post before this. He hitting a nice 10,000, 7,000, respectable numbers, more than I get. But he got 200,000. Everyone in the rap game is loving him. It's his moment right now, okay? Now, everybody's reacting to this very disrespectful post, and there's been some new commentary coming out about this situation. So this is in the Crime in the D. This is the Detroit gang subreddit. And they're basically saying them dudes in the dumb way, which is the Baton Rouge subreddit, are pissed about this. Then saying they're salty as F. Should we see what they're saying real quick? They're saying this dude is This dude is begging to get stepped on, right? That's what they're saying. They're saying JR closed the elevator on Ron. They're saying OG3 left them dudes. They're saying, shit, I'd be trolling too. They're going to try and kill him regardless, so it don't change nothing. People are saying them dudes are mad at the wrong JR. 10 playing muscle for J Prince Jr. and face the consequences, and them dudes all left him behind. They said exactly. All I said is no way JR's goofy ass the reason 10 got shot after all of these years. People saying read the shirt. He been an A1 troll. Fair game on God, but this make 10 look overly bad. They're saying he dropped his nuts. Oh shit. But JR always been a shit talking type. They're saying it don't surprise him. Saying damn, the Detroit subs say you guys were salty as F in here. He said, oh my mama, dudes can't even be mad for real. They tried JR. And he stood his ground. They're saying, yeah, dudes think they poo shiesty. They need to learn how to keep them hands to themselves. Right? It's actually crazy. So
see,
a lot of people are saying it could
this
be
what I was
this
what I was just talking about.
Story where I actually excuse me, but I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy ended up having a self-defense scenario. He ended up posing in the blood-stained apartment where the murder, self-defense killing took place. He ended up getting killed not long after this, so people are saying that's what's going to happen to him. People are saying nobody talking about how Ben and Ron probably finna do time behind that as soon as they get out of the hospital. This done made the news everywhere. I bet they're going to try and charge him with attempted robbery, assault, and battery.
That's exactly what they finna do.
Free like an MF. So I'm guessing Ron.
That's exactly what they finna do. They ain't getting out of that.
The other person
they is not getting out of that.
But let's go back to the Detroit subreddit.
And it's Texas.
Same people. That
happened in Texas. They pulled
the plug, then that body count. That's a Mozzie bar. They're saying this is elite trolling. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, man. Saying RIP Hutch and Hasty. I'm shopping in the middle of the mall jewelers right now. Saying how did 10 dudes jump him and there ain't even a scratch on him? Insanity. They're saying F Ben 10. Dummy got popped trying to rob a Detroit dude like shit was sweet. They're saying he on his way to Vlad to speak right now. People saying I F with R tough, but I hope it don't go bad. God blessed him to get the upper hand last time, but I hope it don't escalate. Dude, seen what happened to BTB Savage. That was the guy. I've forgotten his name.
BTB Savage.
Picture in the blood-stained apartment. BTB Savage ended up dying soon after. Saying JR survived multiple attempts on his life. Buddy ain't going out without a bang. BTB Savage really got saved by his girl at the time who came out the room with the blower. JR finessed the situation into his favor. And let's be honest, if you want to say F is BM, he don't have to go to Texas. They're saying he snapped. They're saying who is Ron, though? J Prince Jr. closed the door or did JR? They're saying Dead End Ron is the other dude that he shot. So they're saying, I'm guessing it was J Prince that closed that elevator on him. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So everyone in Chicago is bigging him up. They're saying he's the defensive player of the year. Chicago subreddit is absolutely rejoicing. They're saying the 2026 defensive player of the year speaks. He popping it bad on him. Okay? People saying, I didn't even peep the tea. Unplug that bitch ass dude. Very, very savage. He got straight to the printers, got a tea made. People saying he's the GOAT. They're loving it.
That's it, bro. That's not tough. That's not
JR. They're saying lol, he's dead ass, not wrong. Facts.
It's not hard. They don't make you, bro. That shit lame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never understand being the gangster.
Tried to take his chain.
Like, there's nothing cool about that shit.
That's the funny thing about it. 10 stupid as hell. That's what they're saying. Crazy. Okay? People saying he's not wrong.
Right.
They can't believe what his shirt says. They're saying, damn, I didn't even know this dude's one of the funniest rappers. This is going to be a legendary troll session. He got motion right now. They're saying he's popping it. Right? He got every right to pop it. It's crazy. Okay? And obviously, we already saw it in the comments, but people are pointing out on Chiracology the likes of Tay Capone, Ike Munna, everybody's bigging him up. Defensive player of the year. They're saying they be wilding out. Tay 600 and Ike Munna from O Block, they loving it. And people saying the t-shirt's crazy. All right. They posting Ben10 gifts.
Ben10.
They're saying Tay gonna have YB fans storming his comments with rat emojis. Then everyone outside this sub would actually know. People saying spin for 10. Sada Baby there too. What the hell? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. So yeah, there's more stuff going around. People are basically just saying YB is in shambles. Okay, the whole NBA, Young Boy, the Dumb Way, YB subreddit, they're just in shambles. Okay, shambles in the comments. They're saying P Youngin in there talking about Walking Dead, and All Star JR even replied. He said, "Well, guess who ain't walking now? Welcome to the real world with 2 bags." That's crazy. Satan. Oh, that's savage. That's savage. Well, we can't be laughing at that. It's not funny. They're saying not understanding why dude's mad at a dude that was defending himself from getting robbed because they think 4K Trey invincible. They're saying they're meat riders for the 4K Trey. They're saying, why is YB's right-hand man trying to steal chains anyway? I thought they'd be saying YB worth 200 M's. His homies are bums for that. Saying because J Prince Jr. sent Ben10 at his homie to get All-Star JR's chain because they're beefing over a baby mum. They're saying
all this over a baby mama. All this over a baby mama is crazy.
Ben couldn't have done no homework. If dudes was really that sweet in the city, they wouldn't have been taking a shit. They're saying people need to hop off YB and his crew's nuts. You don't mess with dudes from the D. Dummies went to do J Prince Jr.'s dirty work. They got their own piece stolen from them by All-Star JR, and he used it to defend himself. But if roles are reversed, people would be on their knees for 4K Trey. So YB got the worst meat riders of anyone in the industry. It's unbelievable how grown-ass men treat this dude like he's a god. They're saying, is 10 still here or no? You'd think he'd be dead by the way JR's talking. They're saying he barely here. They're saying that that's Ben10's life support. That's very disrespectful. Whoever keeps posting that, a few people are posting that. Is dude dead? Dudes be saying he's cool, and then dudes saying he's gone. So let's go to my guy, Seti Nash. Big Seti Nash in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit one of those real quick. Basically, he's out here putting out a few narratives about this situation, okay? And he's saying that Ben10 died twice in the hospital. They're under the belief it's a miracle. If they're under a belief that if a miracle doesn't happen, he's going to be dead this week. There was talk that he was paralyzed. Now, said he's saying Ben10 died twice in the hospital.
That is insane.
You were wondering why All-Star JR was wearing this shirt? Well, that's because Ben10's team is a little too chatty-patty. Y'all remember this story, right?
With a couple guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. And they were in the process of trying to rip his chains out. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were naked, and that's good. The search is
Let's set it up.
Yeah, Yeah, the boy.
Video. So that's where we are right now.
Yeah, the boy is dying. He died twice. And it's shocking. Cleared twice. He's losing a lot of blood. So that's why you're not seeing anything. All the rumors about the paralyzed shit. Yeah, that's factual. That's actual. But the thing is that boy done died twice in that hospital, man. When they seen him, he was barely breathing. Thank goodness he was barely breathing. But the way that man was shot to hell, man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, it is a minor miracle. No, a major miracle that he's still alive. So that's your update, man.
So said he's saying he's barely alive, right? And academics would even react. He's been
academics react to.
He was in disbelief when he found out that JR actually took Ben's gun and shot him with it. This is what he said.
He took Ben's gun and shot him with it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's loading.
I hate niggas jumping on one niggas, and y'all let a nigga take a pistol for y'all and blame y'all dumbass.
Wait, he took the pistol from them, or I thought he reached for his pistol?
Nah, he ain't had no gun. He took the pistol from the Ben10 nigga.
No way.
He took their gun. He took their gun from them. That's what the whole wrestling thing was about. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let the gun. He took the gun from them and shot them with their own goddamn pistol.
What?
That's some gangster shit, man. He's by
Hey, that's crazy. Okay, so there's new pictures going around of JR with Lil Durk as well. They're saying he locked in with OTF, Smirk, Vezo, and the Defensive Player of the Year. So he been around Durk, right? He been around Durk. A lot of people were celebrating in Chicago, all right? And this was the Reddit reaction to the update from Seti Nash, okay? And basically, yeah, people saying might be quiet for Ben10. This is the update from Seti Nash. People saying he be knowing everything. He's always accurate. He told the whole story of Pooh Shiesty and them studio situation 2 days before they got booked. Word for word. Same thing when Doody Low got shot and robbed. This dude is not always accurate, but I think Seti Nash is pretty accurate. Everything he's ever told me has been facts. All right. He's told me a few things offline that have turned out to be facts. Okay. He said, accept it or reject it. I got to use that on a bitch one day. Said multiple people around him said he's okay, including his mother. They're saying the emergency room always going to lie to you when they do die. They'll tell you he's stable. Last they checked.
Well, if we got any younger generation people in this, if we got any people around my age, I'm 24. You know what I'm saying? 24 younger. You know what I'm saying? If you can take some advice from me, the streets is not the way. It's not the way. It's so much more shit out here. So much more shit to do. So much more shit to see. Bro, like, this is what comes from being in the streets. Either this or jail, bro. Simple. Like, this or jail. Like, yeah, you might get some money and get some, you know what I'm saying, some fancy cars, some jewelry and shit, but all that shit has a time limit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do the shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Find you something that you enjoy doing and go after it.
Just to keep y'all quiet. That's a Dirk lyric. Of course they're going to say he's good, right? Then he came through like the Joker. People think he's lying unless somebody from unless it's from somebody he's close with or the family. I don't believe it. Why would they tell him this type of information? I ain't even try and D-ride, but NBA YoungBoy be putting bounties on people's heads and end up in a little Dirk situation. Okay, people saying, is he going to put a bounty on Detroit? Because that's a death sentence for him. Detroit doesn't play around. YB ain't probably going to do nothing but get on a track yelling his lungs out about nothing. So I can't believe they crashed out for Jay Prince Jr. because of a woman. Shake my head. I had a homeboy who tried to get a couple of my guys to just blitz someone, saying he has problems with some dudes. Everybody was quick to crash out and try and meet up with these dudes. I was the only one that asked for what he kept trying to beat around the bush. They finally told me it's because of his girl, and the dude was texting, and then they got into it. I told bro, drop shorty if she texting the dude back. Stop wasting your time. I'm not finna go for no ho shit. Hit me up. For real. They said my bro was good till someone visited him. Then he got sick. He caught pneumonia and died that week after being in the hospital for 5 months. Shaking back from a neck shot, hitting his artery and spine. Anything can happen. Bullets aren't a joke. MS can be good, and then check on some BS. They're saying if it's true, this dude really stood on business. Damn. Okay. So the Detroit subreddit is saying the whole city is now rallying around JR. He is the new hope of the city. Saying JR better take advantage of all this publicity. He got the whole city behind him too. Okay. They're saying now.
Man. Yeah, this whole situation is crazy. Comment down below how y'all feel about the situation, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button.